Good afternoon. I'm very happy to be here this afternoon. I'm a little bit behind schedule. I had some technical issues. Anyway, we'll move on. Welcome to anyone watching from the replay and anyone watching from a YouTube channel. So we can see today's topic is 3 tips on how to be positive, and you might be surprised. So why would we want to stay positive? Because obviously when we're in a positive state of frame of mind, we feel better about everything. Everything looks different. It looks, we get more joy out of life and we feel better about ourselves. And generally things around us are going nice. And of course, it's part of the human condition that we're going to jump in and out of feeling emotionally not so great sometimes, or stuck in a negative space for a couple of days or even a week or something. This is just general. Obviously we know normal, if you like, whatever normal is, but part of being human. So the first thing I'd like to say is, I think this is really important. Don't try to be positive. Don't actually try, because when you try to force yourself to be something that you're not honouring your true self, and you're not honouring your true feelings. You want to be honest and you want to be authentic. If you go around pretending you're positive when you're not feeling positive, you're denying a big part of yourself, and you don't want to do this. So this is really important. Don't try to be positive if you're not feeling positive. Let the feelings run through, or maybe you feel like you're in a negative headspace. Sometimes there is different things that you can do to get out of a negative headspace. But the most important thing is, if you're trying to be positive when you really are not feeling positive and you're pushing against this, it's like this, and you're getting stuck. The best thing you can do is relax. Just relax and let go. So don't force yourself to be something that you're not. Honor your feelings, feel what you feel. And if you feel bad and negative, allow yourself to feel that way and just be okay with that and say, okay, I relax. I'm not a bad person. I feel like this. Don't be feeling guilty about feeling bad, because then it just makes everything worse. You've got to ride the storm sometimes. Number 2, to try and stay positive, this is a really simple one and it really works, is to say thank you for the very small things. So sometimes it can be as simple as, thank you that I can actually breathe right now. Thank you for the sun in the sky. Or thank you for my warm home, if you have a warm home. And if you don't, thank you for my safe home, and hopefully that's safe. So just say, actually just repeat thank you, thank you, thank you for everything throughout that moment in your day when you're feeling really negative. Sometimes your mind can go into a spin of negativity where it's really hard to just get out of it straight away, even though that's what we want to do. It's like, I don't want to be negative. I don't want my mind to be in this obsessive thinking, if it's obsessive thinking, and it's going round and around and around. It's like, how can I stop this? Sometimes it's about riding the storm and letting it pass. So when I say about saying thank you for the small things, this is a very powerful thing, and you can actually write it down. Thank you for, write 5 or 6 things and just read them out loud a few times during that day. This is really, really powerful. And tip 3 is absolutely no complaining whatsoever. You cannot complain about things. Now, that's not the same as allowing yourself to feel your feelings. That's not the same thing. If you have certain feelings that you need to discuss and talk about and release, that's different to complaining. Complaining is just deciding that I'm not happy with this, I'm not. It's a very immature attitude to take, to be honest with you. Now, don't get me wrong. We all do it at times, of course we do. But it's about trying to be aware of the fact that you go into a state of complaining, and just stop it immediately. Stop it, because the more you complain, you will attract more negativity towards yourself. So it's about trying to change your circumstance. If you think you're in a space of complaining about a situation or a person or something, then you want to change your attitude. You want to change the situation that you're in to get away from it, so that you're not in a continuous state of complaining. So that's tip 1. Don't try to be positive if you're not feeling positive. Tip 2, say thank you for the small things, really, really small things. Tip 3, absolutely no complaining. Now, I have a bonus tip. which is if it's a case that you have been trying to be positive over a long period of time, say a few months, and you feel like you're getting nowhere, and maybe you're getting a little bit positive, whatever, you know, that means. In my case, when I feel positive, it's about how I feel about myself. And when I feel good, everything around me looks good. So it's about how I feel. And so that's why that's the most important thing. But back to the bonus tip. If you feel like you have been struggling to stay positive for a number of months, even years, then maybe it's a case that you need a major mindset shift. And this actually is quite simple, even though it can feel like it's a very strange thing to know, to get you unstuck, basically. You've heard people speak about this before, becoming unstuck, and it is the truth. But you need a shift in your mindset for this to happen. It won't just happen with you trying to change your thoughts. It's just not as simple as that. There's a process. And I actually am starting a 5-day challenge next week about this process. So if you want to be in, let me know, drop it down, drop it in the comments. You could go on the wait list. So write the word wait list in the comments and let me know if you want to jump on board with the 5-day challenge. So for now, I will leave you all and have a wonderful rest of your day. Saying goodbye here from North Galway, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.